Tonight I'm going to be installing this high security door lock. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to chisel this out so it fits in here in the door jamb, and then I'll install it, and it will just be an added measure like a deadbolt. So on some doors you may not need to chisel it out, but on this door we've got pretty tight clearances. This is an older home and this will not fit in there, so I need to make extra clearance so that'll fit between the door and the jamb. So once you've determined where you want it, you can place it in place and then mark the top and the bottom. That'll tell you where to chisel in between those marks, and then as you're chiseling it out you can check your depth and just make sure everything's fitting right. Now that I've got this chiseled out, I can test fit. On this one I ended up having to go into this recess a little bit. I've got about 1/8 inch depth in there. I also had to chisel out part of this molding in order to accommodate this angle that's on there. Really good fit now, and as you can see I've marked the location of this first screw, which if needed we can adjust it further out or in. But that just, we can set up the door, we can get that screw tight and then push this up against the door, and then I can drill my final holes for the actual screws that'll be long and hold this in place. Okay, now that I've got that screw firmly installed, I can close this door and then close this and just make sure that's real tight. I think it's about perfect where it is, so go ahead and drill those other ones out. So this is an 1/8 inch drill bit. I'm going to go ahead and drill those 3 holes out and install those screws. Okay, got those 3 holes drilled out. Try to get them as centered as possible to make sure that that stays aligned. Okay, I got those all snugged up. Let's give this a trial run. Looks pretty good. Okay, here are the tools I used for this project. I used the instructions, a hammer, a chisel, a screwdriver, and then a drill with an 1/8 inch bit and an impact driver with a Phillips head. And I'm about to use a vacuum because I kind of made a mess. So, it's everything I needed in order to accomplish this project.